Good evening. Welcome to Wednesday Night Right Live. I think I got 9, 3, or 25 on there. I had a few people ask me to come on a little bit early because some of them have to get up and go to work and stuff like that, or getting ready to go to work. So I'm watching on TV Flight of the Intruder. It's on YouTube. And it's kind of a good movie, people. I got to put my reading glasses on. Hello, Yoakum. No, I ain't got my socks on. I just got out of the bathtub. It'd been nice if they had A-10 Warhogs doing Vietnam. I don't think them intruders got guns on it. I don't think. Ooh, they got a tank. You know, people, we got to respect everybody. It's okay. Hello, gritty kitten. Hi. Let some of you people know something about me in case you knew. I'm in my 70s. Which I get around $900 a month. I'm single. I had 4 heart attacks. Hello, Ramos. 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, and back problems. As you all saw, hello, a case. Well, I try to make my YouTuber family happy. Well, man, as y'all know, I had an accident Sunday. I fell off my porch. And, you know, accidents happen, but it was stupid. That is Alex. Hello, Captain Savo. You know, it's stupid. I had my dolly hooked up to an old stove that had been sitting in the kitchen to save a hole. And I decided to get everything, you know, clean up a little bit. It's hard when your health stops you from doing a few things. And like an idiot, I put the strap around it on the dolly. Instead of pushing it out the door like an idiot, I backed it out the door. And you saw the short video. It showed my porch, the concrete block, and 2x10, and I went around and showed you where I fell 4 feet. And that was stupid, you know. I knew better. I knew better. But I didn't think I was that close to the end of the porch. And, I misjudged. But if I had a girlfriend here, she would have told me to push it out instead of pulling it back. Women's very smart. Well, I might get famous. I know my subscribers is going up. I like to get up to 1,000 subscribers, get my watch hours up. I've seen people do it too, Cal. I've seen people do it. I've seen people do it. I know some of you don't believe in God. And I believe God saved me. Right here. And I guess when I fell backwards, I went down. All I did to it is sprung it. They took x-rays, nothing's broken. And I didn't break my back. I didn't break my hip. And I would say some of my ex-wives, I think, I only got a few girlfriends still, ex-girlfriends still living. I hit my head. When you hit your head, you're going to get a concussion. And knock on wood, I didn't get a concussion. So, we all have to be careful. We have to be careful. You remember the flight of the intruder? Boy, you're lucky, Kyle. You're lucky. There have been other times I've been lucky too. I'm glad everybody's okay, but as I've told you, you have to put your faith in the God. God has something for you all to do. And I don't know, I'm going to show you some of it. You remember this part here where the guy calling in an airstrike on him. So, instead of one kitty cat in here at night, since I fell Sunday and didn't break nothing, that I have Margaret coming in here. I have Kathy coming in here. They sleep over there. Because, you know, when I fell, I think I hurt my right shoulder too, but nothing's broken. But people, help me get my watch hours up. You know, I got an enemy out there. I don't know why that person don't like me. You know, everybody got troublemakers or trolls. And you know, you get thumbs up, thumbs down. This one person, I always get a thumbs down. Prism is pretty good. You know, if you're going to use it on your cell phone, you know, it does real good. I tell you all a secret, if you're thinking of streaming with your cell phone, your younger people very smart. And your cell phone service, you have to have unlimited data. And like that. And another problem I'm having, thanks to StreamYard, I had to buy me an envelope with a stamp on it. And raise came at StreamYard. Since my computer went down about 3-4 months ago, I paid $44.99 a month. Well, I canceled it. Then it got suspended for 90 days, you know, before you get out of StreamYard. They charged me $44.99. When I checked my bank thing, they charged me another $44. They owe me 3 months of $44.99. You take that times 3. That's how much StreamYard owes me. And it's stupid. It tells on Google that I got the free version. We done went through this a long time ago, and them idiots at StreamYard, I don't know, them a-holes know what they doing. When you cancel it, and they're not supposed to charge you. StreamYard owes me 3 months of money at $44.99 on each month. It's over $100 they owe me. So I'm going to have to, you know, write them a letter, send it to, I think it's New York, wherever it is. I got a screenshot of it. Do it again. By them charging me $44.99, it put me, in the red? And cost me an overdraft fee because they wasn't supposed to take it out. StreamYard is good, but Prism Live Studio, you know, before I updated my app, you could stream YouTube, Twitch, Kick, all at the same time. Now they want to charge you for it. So people, do your homework. You people know about Amazon. When you buy something from them, You got 30 days to send it back to get your money back. Here's the fun thing about it. You don't get your money back from Amazon. They give you credit. You know, that makes me mad. Well, Mac YouTube, I'm 70 plus. You know, I'm 70 plus. I know you younger people out there. You know, save your money. You know, maybe, hello, Mike Jones. Where's my moderators? And you all got good YouTube channels. You got good content. You're smart. Don't give up on your YouTube. Hey, you see, I don't know. I've seen commercials where they got what is it? Bamboo underwear for guys. I wonder how good that would be, you know. So, but also, people, it's new. I live in Indiana, USA. In case some of you watch this later. And one thing, I almost forgot it. And I probably will. I got this pillow, but when I go to sleep, I got this one here. It's kind of like a slant. You know, it's higher up here and it is down. And I want you all people can look on YouTube about Clark County, Indiana. The ex-sheriff, Jamie Knoll, that's how crooked Clark County is. And I know some jail guards that works at Clark County Jail. Hello, Northwood Press. And, well, a couple of them don't work there anymore because the sheriff, which is Scotty Maples of Clark County, Indiana, they had an inmate. They had an inmate that's kind of retarded, you know, like, you know, or slow. They told him to beat the crap out of that inmate in Clark County, Indiana jail. And if you got family, it's in Clark County jail in Indiana. Hello, 709. Well, I took a hot bath. I feel a little bit better. Went out and paid some bills. Drove about 60 miles today. Paid my electric bill. You know, I don't like people getting bullied. And I've been trying to, but these couple of guards, I ain't gonna say if it's a male or female guard, but when you get orders from the sheriff to beat that inmate up, I came straight from the guards of Clark County Jail, and this inmate was kind of retarded or slow or what. So if you live in Indiana or got family that lives in Clark County, you would know it. I believe that happened within a year. Within a year. Mike Jones, I know what you're trying to do. Let me tell you, 709, you see Mike Jones, put him in timeout. And that's, I'd say, people, I had 4 heart attacks. High blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, back problems. The reason I'm telling you about my heart attacks, you people know, there's nurses on it. Well, moderator help you out on your YouTube channel. And you got 2 types of moderators. Like me, I'm classified as like a number 1 moderator. I can do everything, but I can overrule a moderator too. Like I say, you can look it up what moderators are. You got 1 and 2 moderators. 1 is the top dog. And if I was on my computer, people, but the new computer I got in February of this year, of 25, I got from Amazon. Yeah, that's what they can do. Thank you, Kobe. But since I'm on my cell phone, there's not too much I can do. Well, let's get back to my computer problem, because I know you younger people is very smart. I'm not going to get any moderators until I get over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You all know, 1,000 subscribers, you need 4,000 watch hours to get super chats and stuff like that. I got moderators. I got two or three women and guys, where I won't discriminate because on your sex. And I got good moderators. But I keep getting off the subject. So I bought this computer from Amazon in February, which you all know third party is if you deal with with Amazon, the third party. Okay, you look at their computers. You look at their computers, laptop or desktop. The third party will be PC Online. PC Online. Look it up in your search engine. Scroll down to the BBB, the Better Business Bureau. It's under PC Online. And you see over 50 complaints on PC Online. It's an HP laptop. I'm thinking it's 17.3 screen, I'm guessing. 1 gigabyte of hard drive, this and that. What PC Online did to the HP computer, they upgraded it from, what is it, 4 something to 16. I don't understand that stuff, is what happened. No, I don't know the song of Daisy. I know Daisy Duke from the Duke of Hazzard, and I got problems. First, you younger people know I don't have McAfee on my computer. I think my computer was being held hostage by PC Online, because McAfee kept popping up. You couldn't exit out. I don't think I ever heard that song, Mac YouTube. And I couldn't exit out. Then you go to your escape button on your laptop, try to get out of it. You couldn't get out of it. And you had to hit like you're going to buy it, then you can get out of it. And I guess what they did, like I say, I don't know nothing about computers, people. And it quit charging. It quit charging. So somehow they, like I say, your people is computer smart, that knows what you're doing. It quit charging, so I got another like little black box where you plug your cord into it. I had another one exact for the same type of HP computer. It still wouldn't charge, so whatever PC Online did, they stopped it from charging. So I called Amazon. Amazon couldn't do nothing because it'd been over 30 days. So I called HP, the computer people. And me and my son is HP family on laptops, you know. And so I had to send them screenshots of my computer, you know, the serial number and all this, and where I bought it from Amazon. And they said, you got the computer in November. I said, look at my screenshot I sent you. I got it in February, not November. So I want you people be wary when you order computers online from anybody. Oh. And, no, it's weird. So PC told me that since PC Online, when they upgraded it, they voids the warranty. You all that maybe buy stuff from Walmart, I'm going to tell you another problem. It's not with Walmart. Is at Affirm, AFFIRM. Affirm is like credit. And I filed a complaint with Affirm. I knew they wasn't going to do anything because Amazon 30 days. Amazon knew that PC Online was a-holes. I'm not the only one complaining. There've been over 100 people that has complained to Amazon, this and that, about the same problem. I don't know if HP is soon PC Online or what. But HP sent me a survey. I let both my double barrel shotgun go and told them that I'm mad at them. It's under warranty. You know, can you send me another one exactly what I got? They flat told me no. It's on file with HP. You know, it's stupid. You know, but I tell you people, my next computer, if I ever get the money, be a desktop. And you all say, why a desktop? A desktop in about way is cheaper than a laptop. Except a laptop got the monitor, the keyboard, the microphone, and a camera. A desktop, you have to buy the keyboard, a monitor, and a camera, and a mouse. I got the mouse. And, but if anything I want to change, you know, I got good Amazon drivers that comes here where I live. Sometimes they back down my driveway. But I wish there's something I could do about my computer, people. You know, if you all maybe work for HP, or maybe you're a CEO with HP. I'm going to keep talking about how HP screwed me. You know, that makes me mad, people. I'm on my 5th or 6th HP laptop. And my son's probably on his 6, maybe. And I like HP. Hi, everybody. Well, I don't know that much about Chromebooks, people. And it got to have at least 1 gigabyte of hard drive. That's what I call it, a hard drive. It has to have a good graphics card. It got to have plenty of RAM, since I'm on YouTube. That's what, thanks to people on Twitch, here on YouTube, has told me. Like a gaming computer. That's how come I want a desktop. There's, back probably 30 years ago, give or take a little, there used to be a computer show, maybe on cable, called Tech TV or Screensavers. You can look that up on YouTube. Tech TV and Screensavers. They built desktop computers. You know, motherboard, the RAM, hard drive, everything. I had a Dell desktop with the big monitor, you know, back there then. And I got watching Tech TV and Screensavers. I changed the graphics card, the hard drive, the RAM. I changed everything, the power supply. Today, it would be classified as a gaming computer. You know, a 709. You people in the United States, if you don't know, the Powerball is maybe 1.2, 1.5 billion dollars for tonight's drawing. And I did buy me a Powerball ticket, $2. And my son bought him a Powerball ticket. And I wish I could win it. Only God knows. And I'm not going to check my Powerball ticket until I wake up. Because if I win it, I won't be able to sleep tonight. I wish I could buy a ticket every week. But the Powerball and the Mega Million, they draw that twice a week. Mega Millions now is $5 a ticket. Instead of $2, it's $5. It's up to maybe $300 or $400 million, I think. And if I was to win it, people, I tell you what I'd do with it. I would give money to St. Jude's, Wounded Warriors, the Shriners, the local police department around here would get some new police cars with radios and lights where the taxpayers wouldn't pay for it. Is what I would do. Plus, I would buy me a brand new vehicle, probably a pickup truck. I seen a Chevy come out with a new pickup truck for 26. It starts out about $200,000. They call that a Corvette pickup truck. $200,000? I can't afford it. I see also that Chevy came out with another new pickup truck they call El Camino. I seen a 26 pickup truck. It's a Ford, a Maverick. You all old-timers remember the old Mavericks, the cars. Now, they got a pickup truck they call the Maverick. I seen one since I live in Clark County, Indiana. Whoever owns it lives in Clark County, Indiana. It's Maverick. I looked through the window. It's a pretty nice pickup truck. Will somebody buy a Corvette pickup truck? Not me. You just looking for an accident to happen and a lawsuit. You know, I like to have a Jeep Gladiator. I guarantee I will. I get a new computer. I go to Best Buy and tell them I want a desktop computer. The best one, for gaming. The biggest hard drive you can get in it. The best graphics card. I said, I don't care how much it costs. I looked at a zero turn today at Tractor Supply in Sellersburg. It's a Hustler. 60-inch, I think it was maybe $3,900 I think, yeah, 39, maybe 49 for a 60 inch or 65 inch. And a couple of things down, they had, what's that red one? Mag Dog. It was a commercial. It had the roll bars on it. They want about $8,000 to $9,000 for that because it's commercial. I don't know. I've never seen that Mag Dog zero turn. I have seen country clippers. There's a dealer that lives up in Scottsburg, Indiana, about 6 miles away. He sells country clippers. It has a joystick on it. They're starting to come out with joysticks. You know, country clippers. I think it's the first one I've seen. But I still like the handlebars, you know, 'cause you get exercise. Well, the only ones I met was President Trump and once the one that lived in Indiana, John Cougar Mellencamp. I saw him. I saw Hank Williams Jr., Willie Nelson, and a few other people. When I was about 15 years old, I got to meet, if you like country music and you remember the old Grand Ole Opry, Grandpa Jones, Minnie Pearl, people like that, Merle Haggard. There's some, yeah, he lives about 50 miles or less from me. Maybe, let's see, where I live, maybe about 30 miles from my house, give or take a little. I think he lives up there at Seymour, Indiana, which is north of me. Seymour is about the 50-mile marker on I-65. And I've seen him. And I like John Cougar Mellencamp. I don't have to go anywhere Friday, so I'm here at home until at least Saturday, because then it'd be the sale barn if it's not raining. And I think I have seen Kiss. I've seen Kiss in my younger days. I seen Blood Rock. That's when, I couldn't afford to go to a concert today. They cost too much for the tickets. And I could go in there and fix me a pizza, but it's too late tonight to go in there and fix me a pizza. And I done had maybe 2 pizzas this week. The Supreme, then the other one is pepperoni. The one I bought today, it's in the freezer, is pepperoni and cheese. But my son always liked, I guess it's Red Baron. That's too much for tickets. I think the highest I paid for concert tickets was probably $20, $30 back in my day. And I couldn't afford to go to a concert today. They cost too much. You know. I like to go to racetrack, like the Daytona 500, stuff like that. Or we got a racetrack in I just can't afford to go to any concerts. Flip your big lighter, stuff like that. And I think back in my younger days, I think they would let you smoke marijuana or marriage. But people, everybody's having problems this year with flies and roaches and spiders. And I had sprayed for roaches, had a bug man done that. You still get them. Since I got cats in here, they run the whole house. I live in the country, people. You're gonna have mice. You're gonna have mice. And my outside cat, the mama cats, and my outside mama cats is catching mice, bringing it to the babies, let them get the taste of it. Then they know the smell of a mice and, stuff like that. When I first bought this house 7, 8 years ago, lift the toilet seat up, I had 2 mice that commit suicide in the toilet. But since the cats I had in there, they was catching mice left and right. This one female cat, I'd be in bed sleeping. I can't remember which cat it was. And I felt something crawling up my back. I happened to look. It was a mouse. I told that cat, get that mouse off of my bed. Yeah, it drowned in the toilet. It committed suicide. Well, what they did back YouTube, he got in the toilet. And toilets got water in there. He couldn't get out. I guess he drowned it in it, I guess. I don't know, like we do sometimes. We go swimming, you could drown in your swimming pool or lake or a pond, anything like that. And it happens. But I want to thank all your subscribers and helping me get my watch hours up where I can start getting super chats. People said, am I going to... No, I'm single. I'm not married. I'm divorced. She died on me. I had one good wife. You all might get mad at me. She was a deaf mute. Couldn't hear, couldn't talk. We had 4 kids. But she's up in heaven. I think when I was over at my mom's house, this has been years and years ago, maybe I quit breathing. I believe in God and I believe in angels. I'm going to say her name was Rita. She had coal black hair. Kind of she was kind of Indian, her and her whole family. But I guess I quit breathing or died in my sleep. She came to me. Her hair wasn't black anymore. It was golden like an angel. She could talk. She had a beautiful voice. She said, "Tom, go back. It's not your time to die. God has something for you to do." That's the truth, people. So help me God, that was the true thing. Angels does come and visit you. And she told me, when you die, I'm going to come back and get you and bring you to heaven. You might think I'm lying, but people, if you believe in God, you believe in angels, you have to believe. You have to believe. That's why God saved me Sunday when I fell off the porch. Go back and look at the video. I showed you a concrete block and a 2x10 or 2x12. Well, I fell backwards over it. And I went around my porch and I showed you exactly I fell about 4 feet. I didn't get no brain concussion. I didn't break his hand. I didn't break my back. I didn't break my hip. I didn't break my leg. God was watching over me. And, I'm old. If you can't make it to church, people, you still can believe in God. You can turn your TV on and watch it on your TV. Or you can go to your radio station. There's churches that's on the radio. Or like Sunday night around 7 o'clock, give or take a little. You can come to my YouTube channel and watch Bob Joyce doing his church service, which you saw Sunday, he was in his new church. And you can go to bobjoyce.org and you can learn all about Bob Joyce. If you want to go back and watch some of his videos, you want to go to Bob Joyce on YouTube. There's one thing I can't do. He got a music service. I won't share that because it's copyrighted by a person who is dead. So, how can somebody who's dead copyright a Sunday music service every day unless he's alive? And like I say, I watch a whole lot of videos. It might be the first time I watched the video. If they got under 500 or whatever, I would subscribe to their channel. There's some that have been on YouTube for years, might have 5 subscribers. I subscribe to their channel because I want to see them grow too. And people, when you get an email from somebody who's subscribed to your YouTube channel, please subscribe back to them and help them out, because you find out that the people on YouTube is very nice and polite. You got some, it's stupid. There's some that's very smart on computers, very smart on cell phone, very smart on the apps you got on your cell phone. They might be kids, but they're very smart. They have helped me out about the computer when I needed a computer, this and that. I want things that I need to make a good YouTube channel. Like I say, I'm 70 plus years old, and I'm trying to teach the younger generation. Yeah, because I like your YouTube channel, because you people might not have that many subscribers. I want to help you out, because that's what God wants me to do. God wants me to help you get to your dreams on YouTube or whatever you're on. He wants me to educate you. And any kids who watch this later, is if you're a straight A student, if you're in junior high, elementary school, or whatever, please help the kids that's in your class. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on your YouTube. You get where you're going. God will help you get there. Let's get back. If you're a straight A student, no matter if you're a young boy or a young lady, is help out your classmates. That makes maybe F, D's, and C's. Help them up. Help them out. And they're not going to forget you if you help your classmates out, because you're their age. The teacher is probably 3 times your age. Will kids listen to their teacher? Maybe, maybe not. Or maybe you got 20 or 30 kids in your class. When I was in elementary school, people, we had maybe 10 kids to a classroom. The teacher took their time with you. When you got 20 or so kids in your classroom, the teacher cannot spend time with each one of you. 28 is too many kids in the classroom. But your kids or parents that sees this, ask your kids if they will help out. That's just too many kids in the classroom. I disagree with it. Because the kids ain't going to learn with that many kids, because the teacher can't take their time teaching every one of you at the same time. That's how come if you're all a straight A student, and you're a kid, boy or girl, help the kids in your class. They will listen to you more than they will the teacher. I'm going to tell you a real story. You probably can find it on YouTube somewhere. It's Howard Hughes. It's a black and white, maybe movie, I think. Howard Hughes. He was a billionaire. He went around dressed like a hobo. He traveled all over the United States, walking, and he was a millionaire. This one young guy picked him up hitchhiking, took him out to eat, bought him some clothes, put him in a motel. People, I asked a straight A student when I was in school. He said no. I said, if that's how straight A students treat people below them, I don't want to be like them. But let's get back to Howard Hughes, since that's a true story. Since this young guy helped out Howard Hughes, bought him some clothes, fed him, put him up in a motel where he could have a good bath and get a good night's sleep. He didn't know that that guy was Howard Hughes until he passed away. Howard Hughes left him a few $1 million. Just like you kids out there that's in school, you help out other kids. That kid, boy or girl, they're not going to forget what you've done to help them in school. They're not going to forget it. Because Howard Hughes, it's a true story. Look up Howard Hughes. I guess he might be on YouTube. Howard Hughes. This is an old black and white TV show. And I forget that an airplane that he built, maybe a seaplane, where you could take off from the water. He had maybe 10 engines on it, give or take a little. Maybe they call it the lame duck or something, but you all can look up Howard Hughes. And I want you kids to help out other kids in your class. No matter if it's elementary, junior high, or high school, college, wherever it is. Please help them out, because God will reward you. Okay, Mac, you take it easy. And see, tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know about tomorrow night. You know, I got some grass to cut, because my grass is still short, but it's growing a little bit. So I'm going to have to cut some grass. I got some weed eating to do. I'd rather have a zero-turn lawnmower. I can cut my 1 acre maybe 15, 20 minutes. But with a push mower, people, it takes me 6 days without rain, because I cut for 10 minutes and I stop, put it away because of my heart condition. You're not supposed, if you have heart attacks or strokes, there's things that you can't do. And Mac YouTube, I want you to ask your mom and dad. You need to know that. This is how I started my YouTube channel. And you might want to get you some paper and write it down too. Mom and Dad, I got a question to ask you. Can you tell me, Mom and Dad, your family medical history? Because when you get a certain age, when you go to the doctor or a hospital, they're going to ask you about your family medical history. Do you have heart attacks, strokes, high blood pressure, this or that, cancer? You people need to know that. And I would ask your parents about YouTube to them do a YouTube video and say, Dad, Mom, can you do a video of the family medical history? Plus, it gives you a memory of your mom and dad in case they pass away, years from now. That way you have a video of them. Now, I've done that. People said, why you want to do a video on your medical history? When I was younger, people, I played around. I multiplied. I got more kids than probably anybody. And They need to know Daddy's side of the medical history. I knew about the high blood pressure. I knew about the strokes and heart attack because everybody on my real dad's side of the family died between 60 and 65 of heart attack and stroke. Hello, Jessica. Well, I'm sorry about that. You know, well, when I was on my computer, Mac YouTube, I had picture. I was using StreamYard. I had a picture of my mom, my dad, my daughter, and my other daughter. Back, you see Jessica's name, people, I'm going to say this because I adopted Jessica. She's kind of my adopted daughter. I'm going to spell her name out. Jessica. Her last name, Ralston, Ralston. I spell it again, Jessica, Jessica. Her last name is Ralston. I want you to go to her YouTube channel. Be nice to her. And sometimes she's a little weird, but you know, like I'm weird sometimes. Everybody has problems in this universe. I'm here to help Jessica out. You know, I live too far away from her. And I want to thank everybody who helped her get her subscribers up. Sometimes it might be her singing and like that. She got a cute doggy. She had music in the background. That dog didn't like that group that was singing. That dog barked at that person. I don't know how many times. But Jessica got a good dog, a good protector. That dog loves Jessica unconditional. Animals is good to you all. I don't care if you live in the country, on a farm, or what. Your animals knows when you feel bad. I want to thank everybody. You know, you watch her videos, sometimes she might get a little tipsy on alcohol. And people, if I was drinking, you couldn't put up with me. I'm like the girls. The girls had to be afraid because I'm a lovable drunk when I used to drink. I was real lovable. And you kids, wait until you're 28 to start a family. You know, because you all want to either go to college or to a trade school. You can't go to college if you got kids. Who'll babysit your kids? And that's one thing I want you to think of. Stay in school. Say no to drugs. Say no to alcohol. You know, And also, people, I want to educate you all. You seen on YouTube or TikTok of dash cams. Get your dash cam and put it in your car. It'll save you in case you get in an accident. It will protect you. Look at the dash cams. They got GPS, and they can tell you speed, your time, and all this. Plus your cell phone. I want you all to protect yourself. And have you all been on TikTok? I think this is AI generator. It's generated by AI. About these newborn babies are walking and are talking. So I want to go back to Mama. I said, Mama and Daddy's broke. They can't. Then there'd be another baby video. The baby working at McDonald's. And that baby would say, diapers cost too much. I got to work to pay for the diapers. They got a whole lot of cute videos on TikTok. It's AI generated about babies. Or they said, I'm going to Grandma's house where Grandma can spoil me. Videos like that, it relaxes me. It makes me feel good. It makes my day. I know babies that maybe a few hours old ain't going to be walking down the hallway of a hospital and talking. Not one day old. I don't think they do. I've never had any baby when they was 1 day old talk to me like they was, 20 years old. And I'm not telling you to go to TikTok or anything like that, but that's videos that I watch. I haven't seen nothing like that on YouTube yet. That'd be nice if a YouTuber that knows about AI and do a bunch of videos of baby, and that's one baby said, somebody keeps hitting me in my head. Well, that's PG version. And poking me in the head. But, videos like that makes me relax. And I want you all to be happy. I've been on here an hour and 13 minutes. It's about time for me to get off of here. And Jessica, thank you for coming. And thank you, 709. I wish that was Monday again, where I can watch Hudson and Wreck. I guess I could go to YouTube and watch 7 seasons of Hudson and Wreck. People, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to YouTube, type in Hudson and Wreck. It's a TV show. It's made in the Providence of Canada, St. John's, I believe. Hudson is the detective, and Hudson is the canine unit. That's how come I'm not on here Mondays, because I love that show. That dog is well trained. Hello, Johnson County, Kansas Cop Watch. How you doing tonight? Hey, people, you see that guy in here? I'm going to tell you that. It's JOCO, KS Cop Watch. JOCO, KS Cop Watch. Go to his YouTube channel. And I like his YouTube channel. I made him a moderator because I like what he does on his YouTube channel. There's people that does cop watches or just drive around filming car wrecks, police pursuits, fires, stuff like that, especially the people in Bakersfield, California. RD on the scene, Kern County Crime Watch. There's a bunch of more people there. Because I like those people in Bakersfield, California. Okay, you get a good night's sleep. People, tell your kids before they go to bed you love them. Or before you go to work you love them. Your kids, tell your parents you love them. Because anything can happen, during the night. Or before you go to work or go to... And I want to thank MCU2 for jumping in. He sent me an email, asked me if I could come on early. And I did. I told him about 9 o'clock, but I think it was about 8:30. Because I know he's a kid, probably junior high, but don't tell me. But his parents is right there with him. That I know for a fact. Because that's YouTube rules. I say his parents been watching my YouTube channel. And I try to keep everything PC. But 709 will tell you, back months ago, I had a stupid moderator. He was a computer hacker. And he was a kid. Moderators is supposed to help you out on your YouTube channel. Help you grow. And moderators, if you get bad, they put you in timeout or delete your comment. Stuff like that. I got some good moderators compared to what I did have. But I did lose my temper. Because this idiot, he had 5 different names on YouTube, but the same email address. But I turned all that over to the FBI with screenshots, the person's email address. They've been hunting for that person for computer hacking. But anybody who has a YouTube channel, you think I'm lying to you. You got 50 on your YouTube channel. You got FBI, U.S. Marshals. You got all kinds of cops on your YouTube channel. They're not going to tell you. They're on everybody's YouTube channel looking for people that might have warrants or might be a fugitive. They're looking for people. I know it. And what this idiot moderator did was an FBI agent that he kicked off of my YouTube channel. And I've sent him an email, this computer hacker. I said, if I go up or tell you do, he flat told me he ain't going to do what I tell him. That's not how moderators work. Moderators is supposed to help you out. That's how come 709 and Kansas Cop Watch is in there. I know how good they are. And the ladies I got in there, I know how good they are. They have helped out. And also, people, I'm going to say this again. Don't ask to be a moderator. There'll be no new moderators until I get my 1,000 subscribers and my 4,000 watch hours. Well, like now, I got over 500 subscribers, but I need, I think, 2,000 watch hours. That's what I need. And you all people have asked me if I'm going to have memberships on my YouTube channel. Like, yeah, I know, I'm getting close. I didn't check it. That, you know, I don't have this good a YouTube channel. If I had something special, I'm still going to put it on here, either live or upload it. I'm not going to charge no memberships. Well, they told me 2,000 because it's half of 4,000. That's what YouTube told me. Like I said, 1,000 watch hours, you need 4,000. 500, you need 2,000. It's half. That's what I was told by YouTube. Maybe they change it, you know. And also, people, I want you to go back. If you're not getting notifications on some of your people that you subscribe to, YouTube might have unsubscribed them. They do that every once in a while. Don't ask me why. 'Cause they've done that to other YouTube channels. I watched one Sunday. And that's what it shows. That's what it shows in my studio. It says 500, I need 2,000. And 1,000 subscribers, I need 4,000. Which I think that's pretty good, but I seen people in 2 months that had over 25,000 subscribers. You know, but that's what it shows on mine. Mine shows 2,000. Maybe they change it. Maybe they change it. I don't know. I don't know. I was told in an email 2,000 with 500 subscribers. That's what I was told by YouTube. Maybe they change it again. I don't know, but what they do, the way YouTube explained it to me, 1,000 subscribers is 4,000 watch hours. 500 is half of 1,000, and half of 4,000 is 2,000. That's how they explained it to me. They could change it, you know. People do strange things, you know, but man, I can't wait until, I guess, Sunday. Sunday's the 7th. I get my food stamps Sunday. Because the other card, I can only buy healthy food like bananas, no ice cream, no candy, no potato chips. I can only buy healthy food. And I like ice cream. I do buy milk. I do drink milk. I drink water. Not enough water, Because I don't want to float a battleship, but I do drink water. Since I'm not going anywhere until Saturday, I just don't know if I'm going to the sale barn or not. It just depends how I feel, you know. It depends how cold it is. You know, it just depends. Sunday I will go to the JC store, get me 2 gallons of ice cream, put that in the freezer. And get me some donuts. I can't even buy donuts on this house. I can buy like your biscuits. I can buy cinnamon donuts. It's in the biscuit, and you pop it open and put it in your oven. I can have cinnamon rolls. I guess that's healthy because I can buy that. I do buy me bananas. I didn't buy me bananas because usually when I buy 4 to 6 bananas, it'd be okay in the kitchen on the top of the washer or dryer. It'd stay nice and yellow. For some reason, the bananas I've got last week, they don't last about 2 days before they start getting rotten. I can buy me cantaloupe. I bought 2 cantaloupes, and one was kind of a little bit frozen. So it got too cold, so I took it outside, let either groundhogs or the deer eat it. Because I do feed my outside animals. So, but I want you all to have a great day. If any of you can help me out, I appreciate it. Let me give you my post office box. It's Tom Cartwright at Post Office Box 1, Charlestown, Indiana, zip code 47111. My PayPal account, I think, is Thomas Cartwright Sr. CartWright is my PayPal account. My Cash App is the $, Tom Cartwright, 4375, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. But you go back and look at the ones that I use StreamYard, it scrolled across there. But if you want to help me out that way, but somebody asked me to get, what's that other one, Vermont, or whatever, and try that, but I'm looking into some others. But I need you all to help me get my watch hours up. And if you watch the video later, leave comments. Because I don't see any comments when I go back and watch the video for some reason. I've looked and see why I don't see any comments. Unless I don't know what I'm doing. But if you leave comments, sometimes it have got up to 40 people watching. And there's people that watch this video later on, and I think one of them been up to 300 views, 200 and something views. I think there's one video I said it had 1,000 views, but I don't know how to. That's what I'm trying to find out. You know, like here, my comments ain't turned off. I've tried to go on YouTube. That's one thing I miss about my computer. There are things I can do on my computer I can't do on my cell phone. I went in the studio. I went there. I tried everything to look where to go. I can't do nothing on my cell phone. I tried to figure that out 709, but my CPU can't comprehend it. But any of you people out there that I'm using my cell phone, how can I turn my comments back on? I don't understand it. I'm on my cell phone. I'm using Prison Live Studio. Okay. I don't want to screw anything up. I figure it out. Like I say, maybe when I go to sleep, God will put it in my head. I don't know. Okay, like I say, when I upload it, I just flip on YouTube the plus button, then I uploaded it. I look at it and see it. Thank you, 709. Like I say, people, I'm on my cell phone. I told you the story on my computer. I probably wouldn't have this problem if I was on a computer and cell phone using Prison Live Studio. I just don't know. So people, I know some of you have to go to bed, get up and go to work, or you're getting ready to go to work. I love you all. Like I say, I would look and figure it out. So, like I say, 709, I'm not cell phone, computer smart, or app smart. And any of you people who's watching, I use Prison Live Studio. I'm on an iPhone SE Series 3 or whatever. And you can leave it in the comment or send me an email, tcartwright54@gmail.com. You can send me an email. How to turn on the comments or something, And do it step by step, because I'm not that smart. if any of y'all can help me out, I appreciate it. 'Cause that's what YouTube is all about. Helping everybody out. We're a YouTube family. So I want you all to have a great evening. Stay in school. Stop bullying people, young and old. Men, stop abusing women. Boys and guys, women is always right. If you want to be married to 20 to 65 years, they're always right. So I want to thank you all. I love you all. God bless you all. You have to be and believe in God. God spared me Sunday when I fell. No broken bone, no head concussion. You know, I was lucky. God was watching out for me. I could have died by falling 4 feet. Go back and look at that video where I fell off of the porch. That was 4 feet I fell. I could have died, but God saved me. So put your faith in the God. So I'll catch you all later. I love you all. You ladies, I love you all. And thank you all very much tonight. And thank you for watching. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for helping me get my watch hours up. God bless you.